Okay, hello everyone to another series of my ladder games analysis. Today we're gonna talk about Undead versus Orc, and I chose a game against KiWiKaKi, a really good Canadian Orc player who has a style of Farseer with headhunters, and these days I play more Crypt Lord expansion against Orc, and I know that some people struggle with defending the Farseer harass during expanding and the further transition into mass headhunters. And yeah, we're gonna see how I handle this game on e-castles. I have some thoughts about this game. It wasn't a perfect game. I was testing a style that I saw from 120 with a tier 2 push. And yeah, let's jump into the game and see what happened there. So yeah, eco-castles overall, I think that this is a pretty good map for undead against orc. There are at least three strategies that you can do. Of course, Crypt Lord expansion is really strong, and you're gonna see how I do it on this map. Second strategy is you can play a standard. It's kind of weakened right now with the DK creeping because the Rod of Necromancy has a longer cooldown. But the thing about this opening is that it's really flexible, and from the fast text decay, you can go into tier 2 Tower Rush or just tier 3. And both are really strong, and tier 2 Tower Rush is especially underrated strategy against Blade Master, especially when the early game is in your favor and Blade Master just didn't do enough damage to you during the harass, or he didn't creep enough, and if his level is low, he will try to creep his Blade Master with his second hero Shadow Hunter, and he will be really vulnerable to your tier 2 Tower Rush. So yeah, okay, but this game, let's focus on the Crypt Lord. You need to obviously scout for the sheep here or here in this position. You need to remember that sometimes if it's like really close to the trees, you kinda need to try to hit it from the other sides, because sometimes Acolyte is not one-shotting the sheep, and whenever the sheep doesn't die, it will move to the other direction that you attacked. So you can move slightly here the sheep, like if it's here, you can slightly move it here. So you kind of save time, and in my opinion, every second counts in Crypt Lord expand. I always sell TP. I mean, like if you Crypt Lord expand, just commit to it, guys. It's not worth keeping TP in my opinion. You need to rush it. I take my entire 4 ghouls. I think that actually taking 3 is enough, but on equals I want to rush it, so you take 4 ghouls, you want to creep this as fast as possible, you want to do it before the Farseer, and let's see the timing. We're already going to the creep, we're gonna soon start it, and where's the Farseer? So also KiWiKaKi didn't scout this game, so he doesn't know what exactly I'm doing. I guess he's expecting that I might be creeping this with my solo DK. That there could be cases where Orc knows that you're playing Crypt Lord expansion always, and he will just go blind at your expansion. And I think that it's still okay. That's why I bring my 4 ghouls. I take the beetles from here. You need to look for the critter. It's sometimes it's like here or here. You know, it's kind of unlucky that it's here. But if it's the game where it moved to a safe position, you can still kill it, get 2 more skeletons, and just try to creep it as fast as possible, and kind of handle the harass. And you're gonna see how I will handle the harass of KiWiKaKi. Each game is kind of different, but and also the other thing is that this acolyte is also really important, gives you a lot of information. I here can confirm that he is obviously fast stacking and he's going for the headhunters build, but why this acolyte is important, because sometimes you're gonna see an orc player going for the not a fast tech, but he gonna make barrack with the war mill on tier 1, and they will decide to go double barracks and just all in you. I also have a game where one player tried to double racks all in me on tier 1 and failed to do so. I managed to defend it pretty okay. There is still a lot of to improve, but yeah. So this acolyte also always needs to confirm information. Sometimes when the Farsis pops up, he gonna try to chase acolyte. So try to buy as much time as possible. Even sometimes when they send one wolf, don't let acolyte die, because orc will want to leave the wolf to kill the acolyte, and as long as he won't kill it, he won't resummon double wolves to harass you more efficiently. So yeah, some details to remember about. So yeah, here I just go rush the fast expand here. That's my goal here. You commit to it. Behind ghouls to the lumber, obviously. Little tanky with the Crypt Lord. Remember to change aggro. I don't... Did I change aggro? Yeah, okay. I'm not changing aggro with my ghouls. He's here for the harass. And okay, I started with the Ziggurat, but after this game I thought that a lot of the time the Ziggurat will get denied. It's an easy target for the Orc. Look, he's like only 137 HP. So probably since you're low on lumber, maybe if Orc is going for such a fast harass, it's good to start with Necropolis. I think it's harder to deny, and still it can tank more damage. And yeah, you want your building to take damage and not your units or him trying to deny the creeps. So it's a micro battle, and yeah, let's see what happens here. He tries, yeah, you see, he gonna deny the Ziggurat pretty easily. There's a fight for the creeps. I kill the entire camp, and it's really important to get that one wolf. You see, I'm only 12 experience short, so surrounding a wolf, killing it will give you level 2 and impale, which will help you surround the Farseer. Again, some micro mistakes. I should move those ghouls. It's really important to micro... Oh, you see, I got the surround. Bam, level 2. Impale and surround. That's really important. If you manage to creep entire camp, try to snipe this single wolf and you're gonna get the level 2 impale. So he TPs, right? He's low HP, that's really bad for him. He needs to buy healing salve, and he will probably come to me with low HP. So right now you need to get greedy. I should be actually going straight to this camp, but I'm short on wood. I think maybe I made some macro mistakes because I'm lacking some wood. Also, my Ziggurat got cancelled, so if I didn't get my Ziggurat cancelled, I would probably have more wood, which would mean I have like I could make a gold mine there. But going for the Mer camp, you want to secure level 3. Buying a Shadow Priest is also good because whenever Farseer comes for the harass, you're just gonna dispel the double wolf, and it's okay. I think it's okay trading it. Yeah, like bam, bam, dispel. But again, I think I should just back off with this priest. He's an easy target to kill. Stealing the troll berserker as well. He could buy it, and it could be a good value, I think, for him with the headhunters as well. Some losses here. It's just those are just micro mistakes, but the idea is always, guys, rush the expansion, defend the harass, get that level 2. If you force a TP, get greedy. Getting this camp is pretty important. You can get the Shadow Priest, as I said, you can get Troll Berserker, and I'm gonna try to explain what should be the future moves after you settle down in this game. So yeah, level 3 secured. It's already what I wanted, right? Beetles level 2 are pretty strong. They have HP buff right now. It's really great. I think I'm preparing, yeah. Also, if I build the Necropolis here, I wouldn't have to make Acolytes in my main base, and I would be already teching. So also that's a benefit of making a Necropolis, early Necropolis, earlier expansion. Building fast Ziggurat and fast expansion first. Risk. It's a risk that it can get denied by the wolves and the Farseer. So I guess Necropolis is something that you don't really care, because at this moment wood has more value than gold, because you have to build expansion and Ziggurat so that they consume wood. So losing and canceling the building loses some resources from the wood. So you need to take this into consideration. Now I think I'm making a bad move because at this stage of the game, usually Orc will try to steal the middle camps, and I'm already scouted with this. Like, I wanted to confirm if he's not counter expanding on tier 2, but most orcs they rush tier 3 just to buy tiny hole and make a really fast expansion. I think it's faster to take to tier 3 buy tiny instead of tier 2 counter expanding. But since it's going to be a middle fight, you want to kind of leave those easy creeps like this, and this for your second hero to get the level 3. But you want to contest with your main hero, the middle camps. And I think at this stage, I thought that fighting for the marketplace is a good thing to do. Like, I confirmed he's not bottom, and I thought I'm gonna fight for this, but I think a better call was just to go for the shop and deny his safe creeps on his side of the map, because obviously after the middle he gonna move back, he gonna creep this, expand, and if he's still like this, and this, he gonna be short on creeps, right? So it already puts you ahead. So you're trading a one big consumable item for some experience and smaller items on the other side of the map, and I think it's better call. This one is actually a mistake from me. I think like I watched this game and I thought like, okay, this is not a good move to do. But still, I'm trying to buy some time, right? I'm taking behind. I'm gonna go for the double crypt as well. The aim is to go mass tier 2 units, mass fiends with some statues and banshees, just make this overwhelming tier 2 army and just push the enemy and try to finish him off. And look at this. I'm kind of wasting my units, giving some free experience. I'm not really doing any damage. I only forced one stop, but traded a lot of experience, so this is not good. Also, remember to scout. My other mistake was not buying another Rod of Necromancy. It's really important to keep scouting your opponent, and I guess at this stage it's better to scout with your skeletons and use beetles for creeping. But if you don't have skeletons, always send that one beetle to scout to confirm some information. But I guess like contesting same camps with Orc is not good. It's about trading right now. And imagine if at the same time I would probably finish this and probably finish this. And where KiWiKaKi is moving, like he wants to secure the tiny. You see, he's moving to the base. I think tiny is 600 gold, right? Yeah, it's 600 gold, and he's moving to this spot, and this would be already crept, right? And it would be insanely good for me because at this stage, he would try to secure the expansion, and I could threaten him to deny it with the beetles. Just stick around and creep my second hero for level 3. But I actually went to creep this shop, and that was, considering the circumstance, it was a good call. I'm stealing the scroll of healing. Oh, I misclicked. I misclicked the info potion. You see, so mistakes happen always, even for players like me. You know, so there's each game. There's a lot to learn from them, and always have an open mind and good mindset to learn from your games. So the nerfs came to me. So yeah, having a second shop is also good. You don't want to defend this position if sometimes Orc have a tiny timing push, or they try to all in you and you don't have a shop to defend. Potions, rod is always helpful. And the game came to a position where, because of my bad creeping in the mid game, he's now contesting my camps. He is securing his expansion and he wants to put pressure on me. He knows he's superior right now, so he's making a good call. But I need to contest it. I'm not really afraid to fight. He doesn't have any lockdown besides Stomp, so it's pretty good. I have already level 4. My DK is soon coming here. I'm taking a small skirmish. It's kind of chaotic from me right here, but bad decisions in mid game, you know, like made this position possible. He's going for the surround, but he's gonna take a lot of damage. Crypt Lord is kind of tanky. He's the 1k HP, so it's pretty hard to kill him. And DK is here with the coils. Look at this. All the units low. 1, 2, Headhunter dying. Another coil. I could have killed more. I was really panicking with my Crypt Lord, so there's still like micro to improve as well. But again, look at this. I have 1-1, so never forget to do upgrades. Even if you're not producing units you want to produce yet, like fiends, but you want to start upgrading the future army composition as fast as possible. I had also games where my idea was to go like mass gargoyles in, for example, mirror match Undead versus Undead, and my opponent was going for the gargoyles as well, but at some point I had like 3 attack upgrades and 2 armor, and he had only 1-0 because he was not preparing the upgrades for his future army, and I was. So always remember, time is important, so never waste it. If you want to go a mass range army, don't be shy. Start upgrading your army as soon as possible. So I'm kind of getting ready for the push. Got double mana pot. I have a Banshee, Mass Fiend, statues are there, DK level 2. We've got Aura. I think I could have bought Sacrificial Skull, but it would get dispelled pretty fast by the Spirit Walkers. And let's see at this timing. I think I failed. I think I could have made this push much earlier. What we have? We have 1-1, we have 2-1 really soon, so the 2-1 we're gonna be right before the fight. We have 63 supply, he has 50 supply, so he didn't start producing mass army. He is level 3 TC, good item on the TC. When he has good items like double circlet, +9, +5, heal scrolls. It's also I stole the first heal scroll, but on this map it's really important to contest items and steal whenever you can. And I could have played better and steal another invu potion and another heal scroll. And imagine this fight, him not having heal scroll and not having invu potion. That would be a disaster for him. So he has 1 upgrade to the armor. He has what? Adept training. Oh, he is master already, so yeah, and he has no bestiary, so there's not, like no Kodos, no riders. He's literally putting everything on his TC to tank this entire army, and he has pretty good items to actually defend it. So let's see, and this is what I'm talking about. This push is really hard. Imagine if I was waiting for my tier 3, I wouldn't hit that timing at all. It's, you could say it's kind of all-in-ish, but I mean it's so strong, man, guys. It's so strong. I think that's a really good strategy. So it doesn't have to be always mass necromancers or you taking to tier 3. You can just make a really strong tier 2 push as well. And here you have it. Impales, a lot of impales, huge value. Destroying the shop was a huge... Not destroying the shop was a huge deal. Like, he just bought a mana potion. If he didn't buy the mana potion, that would be really hard to defend right now for him. But he's taking a lot of damage. I have really good upgrades. My heroes are low though, that's a bad thing. Curses are here as well. He has a lot of Spirit Walkers. Look at that, so much damage. And he already used the healing scroll, so... Also, this Crypt Lord, he's so tanky. He's so tanky. And I think I'm just continuing to mass production. Yeah, look at this, like... So much production, but I'm not doing the armor upgrade in my graveyard, and I should be doing the second upgrade for the armor to have my fiends even more tanky. His army is just so low. I know that he bought 2 potions of mana probably, so he cannot buy more. You have only 2, I think, at the shop. My heroes are low though. Not having that heal scroll kinda is painful. The second one, I could have stole it as I said. But look at this push, it's really strong. I really recommend this playing, and it's even stronger against Blade Master, guys. Borrow, also really useful, a lot of orcs. They forget dust a lot, and Borrow is just insane if they don't have dust. You can save so many fiends, guys, with the correct micro. He's committing for the DK. Unfortunately for him, not getting him, and here we're just dealing tons of damage, killing the Shadow Hunter, killing more units. Even went for the Taurens. But look at this, 2-1, so much damage taken, and also, I know I have tier 2 against tier 3, but Curse, guys, is insane. like Tauren is already a unit that attacks pretty slow, and with Curse, it's gonna even miss 33% of the time. So, a huge value spell. Banshees are insane for this kind of push. Level 5. Crypt Lord. I don't know if I picked level 3 Impale. No, level 2. So I picked Beetles, surprisingly. But yeah, whenever you hit level 5, Crypt Lord always go for the Impale. And GG. Level 3 Impale is insane. So that was kind of a short game. It was really dynamic. I tried to make this video a little bit shorter. So yeah, this is basically for you the fast expansion Crypt Lord on Equisels. I also pointed out how you should approach... Man, the music is just so loud. Let me just turn it off for a moment. Yeah. So remember that the mid game is really important. Equisels. We don't see the minimap. Yeah, Equisels. You want to save those safe creeps for the later, for the second hero. But after you creep level 2, you have a decision. I could go for the shop, or I could go for the merc camp. I decided to go for the merc camp since I thought it's gonna secure my level 3 faster, and still I will be able to buy trolls for the mid game. But in the mid game, I made a rogue decision. You need to scout, see what your opponent is doing, and just do the opposite. Like, if he's bottom, go top. If he's top, go bottom, right? You want to creep your hero. You don't want to be passive in mid game, or as I did in this game, just throw units for free. If I crept the shop and the expansion, I think I would be even more ahead, and my push would be even stronger. So yeah, that's it for today. More games are coming. I hope you all enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos, and remember to subscribe. Bye bye everyone.